Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to be doing something a little bit different, and I am going to be reviewing a product that was actually sent to me. I didn't get paid for it, but it was sent to me. Also, don't mind the sunburn. I'm telling you I put on sunscreen, but sometimes it's just not enough. But anyway, I'm going to be reviewing the ThinTea right here, and this is 2 cents a packet. So what ThinTea is it is a tea program essentially that you usually will have a cup in the morning for breakfast, 1 in the evening right before dinner. And it's actually supposed to be a really natural, healthy way to promote weight loss. Now this is all 100% natural. There's no harmful laxatives or caffeine, gluten, or dairy ingredients. So for all of you out there who have allergies, these help mitigate all of this. And it's supposed to really help you, it's supposed to help your metabolism. It's supposed to make you feel more energy and really promote, of course, weight loss by boosting your metabolism. It's supposed to help suppress your appetite. And really just kind of detoxify and kind of neutralize your body in that sense. So this was again sent to me, and I'm very grateful to ThinTea for contacting me and sending this to me to try out. So what you do is, again, they sent me 2 different packets and they sent me a strainer. And you usually will have, again, like I said, 1 in the morning, and that is the detox blend. So you basically just take a teaspoon, put it in the strainer, soak it in some hot water before you have your breakfast. And then in the evening, right before dinner, you do the same thing. Take a teaspoon of the fat burn blend and put it in a cup of tea. And it does list on here everything that all the ingredients, so you can truly say they are all natural. Now, if you're not a tea person, I will let you know, it's tea. It tastes like tea. It's not nasty, it's not bitter, and it's not like sweet tea. For all of my Texans out there and Southerners, it is not sweet tea. It is just a regular herbal tea. I will let you know before I'm gonna kind of go into how to do it all. It's very simple, but I'll just give you a quick little demo here. I will say that for me personally, taste-wise, my favorite was the fat burn blend because it does have a hint of peppermint in it, so it gives it a little bit of boost of flavor. So I will also say, just to give you a quick review, now these packets are supposed to last you for 14 days or uses. I've had mine for about 1.5 weeks, and I've been steadily using them, coming close to 2 weeks by the time this video will post. But as of this moment, 1.5 weeks, and I have quite a bit left. So for me, it'll last a little bit longer than that. And I want to give you my thoughts. For me, I will preface this by saying they also include an eating plan to help promote the weight loss more, to really help you in that respect. I didn't follow that. I do eat pretty healthy, but I didn't follow that. Now, you guys may or may not know, I am training for my first 10K coming up in a month. I have done some 5Ks in the past, but I've never done a 10K, so I'm training for my first one. So I am eating a little bit more because I'm also running a crap ton and burning some weight there. But I will say that I didn't follow that because I didn't notice a massive amount of weight loss for me. I only maybe lost like 1.5 pounds in the last 2 weeks, 1 pound maybe, but my weight fluctuates. But let me tell you, I did notice some big changes. So I noticed I have a much bigger boost in energy, both in the morning and in the afternoon, whether or not I have coffee. Now, I'm a type of person, I'm not like addicted to coffee, but I do prefer to have it on the mornings and the weekdays when I go to work, but I don't absolutely necessarily have to have it. This made it to where it was just pretty much, it gave me the energy in the morning like I had coffee, even though there is no caffeine in it. And it also definitely gave me a little bit more energy in the afternoon, not to the point where I'm like jittery all night long and can't sleep, but just enough to keep me going and keep me moving and get all my schoolwork done in the evening and all the other things I've got to get done in the afternoon as well. I also noticed this is gonna get to be TMI. I will preface that in the title too. It's gonna get to be TMI. I have an issue with bloating, whether I'm on my period, whether it's just because I ate something different, I don't know. I have an issue with bloating. And I will say the biggest difference that I noticed besides having more energy is it definitely did help me with my bloating. So for me, that like that's the benefit. Even if I didn't lose weight, for me, just feeling better and not feeling puffy and feeling I have to like suck my stomach in to wear certain jeans or shirts, like that was a huge plus. So I have to say that that was definitely something I noticed as well. I do feel better having taken it. I don't know necessarily about the detox part because I didn't honestly measure out any sort of my health levels on a more minute scale, but I do and overall I do feel better quite a bit after using this for a week and a half, even if I didn't notice that, like specifically that weight loss. I also will say, no, it's not a laxative, in case you guys are wondering, didn't cause those issues, but it did make me more thirsty, which is not a bad thing. I drink a lot of water, and if you guys are somewhat health conscious or have been looking into healthy things, you know that drinking more water is better. It flushes you out. It also fills you up. It helps suppress your appetite because half the time when you feel like you're hungry, you're actually thirsty. So it made me have to drink more water, which was actually in the long run better for my body as well. And the other thing I have to say is I don't really do a lot of weight loss supplement type things. Every now and then I get creative with my diet just because I like trying new recipes. So I've done the Mediterranean diet, I've done the DASH diet, I've done the 21-day fix, I've done like the Whole30, I've done paleo diet just because I like to try different things, see what works for me. And again, I didn't really try anything specific diet wise, but I will say I do really appreciate the fact that it is all natural. You know what you're putting in your body, you know what you're eating / drinking, you know all of that, so you're not having to sit there and read all of these like harsh chemicals on a pill going, what the heck is this I'm about to take? Am I about to die? Because sometimes I read those things and I'm like, I can't pronounce this. I don't even know what's about to happen. So I do really appreciate that these are all natural. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys very quickly a quick demo on how the strainer works, how you put it in the cup, all that. So stay tuned. Okay, so I have here a nice really hot cup of coffee. The instructions do say that you want to basically get it close to boiling or just boiling. So it's really nice and hot, really allow the tea to seep in. And since it is closer in the evening time for me, I'm going to be using the second one. Again, that is the Fat Burn Blend. And they provide you, as I said, with the strainer. So I'm just going to basically take a teaspoon measure here, take about a teaspoon's worth. All I have to do is dump it in there, put the plastic inside of it, and then you want to steep it in the mug, really get it in there. And I'm going to let it sit for about 3 to 5 minutes just to really let all of the goodness soak into the water and really seep out. That sounded weird. So now that it's been a couple minutes, you do also in this packet that I received, you just let this drain, and you do have a little plastic plate doodad thing that you can set it on to keep it from, you know, if you're not right by the sink, to keep it from not dripping all over your stuff. And of course, because it isn't like a packet of tea, you actually use the strainer, you will have some little tea leaves and stuff in there. But yeah, so just let it cool off a little bit, you drink that, and I usually will just use a mug about this size, so just a regular like 8-ounce cup of water. To soak that in, and I'll do that, like I said, right before I eat dinner or right before I eat breakfast. I'm not a huge breakfast person in the first place, but this just allows me to be able to have very little breakfast and not feel starving 10 minutes later. I also will say I have a very, very sensitive stomach. Again, I preface this already by saying TMI. I don't know what it is. I've been tested. That sounds bad, but I have been tested for a few different things. I don't know why. I just have the world's most sensitive stomach. I'll feel nauseous for no reason, and I can eat certain things, and I don't really have, like, I'm mildly lactose intolerant, but not really anything. And I will say I really appreciate that this did not create any issues. It didn't create any stomach irritants. Like I said, it actually helped with the bloating. So I'm really, really glad that I have it. I'm excited that I still have more so I can continue to use it. Hopefully have some more long term. But yeah, so I wanted to share this with you guys. Again, thank you ThinTea for sending it to me. If you guys want to try it, it is an Australian-based company. I will link their website down below for you guys. I do recommend it if you're looking for something that's just going to be a very natural way for you to gain some energy and boost your metabolism and just feel better. Just feel better. If you're like me and maybe losing weight isn't your ultimate goal, but just like feeling better in your body is, totally recommend it. It's super easy too. I mean, you have to make 2 cups of tea a day. You don't have to make anything special or meal prep or anything like that. Just make some tea and drink it. That's it. But yeah, again, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you didn't, make sure you give it a thumbs up and let me know what you think down in the comments section. Of course, don't forget to subscribe before you go as well. Have a lot more reviews coming up for you guys and some more tutorials. So make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on all those videos. But until I get them out for you, as always, I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye.